Hello everyone, welcome to Ecosystem Podcast, a space where we dive into life's complexities.
This is not just a conversation, it's an exploration of things that we feel but rarely say out loud. So
Let's uncover
reflect
and connect.
Hello.
Hi darling.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And we're finally back after a very long time.
Yeah. I can't explain myself. Just know it's adulting.
It's adulting for sure. We blame adulting.
Yeah. Life has been kicking our asses.
Yeah.
But we've kicked it harder since we're here.
Yeah.
So,
I think a lot has been happening in both our lives.
Yeah.
I think it's just life as well. So a lot of things happening, a lot of changes, both good and bad as well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But we're finally back and we're ready to do this.
Yeah. So good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to. I've been seeing her though, but I mean it's good to see her in this setting again. Yeah. And I'm grateful that even if life has been kicking our asses, that we've held each other. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So I'm grateful for you.
I'm grateful for you as well. We don't want to start crying on camera. Yeah.
All right. So speaking of adulthood. Yeah, so today our topic, I don't even know, like we don't even have a whatever, what do we call it?
We don't have a definitive
topic. Yeah. So we're just gonna go with the flow and talk about adulting in general because it's hard, it's confusing, and I think everyone is just trying to wing it. I don't think any one of us has it figured it out yet. Yeah, so we learn as we go.
Yeah, and you, as long as you did your best today, we just keep on moving because that's just life. And I think most of the times most times before, especially when you were young, used to have like a clear plot on how life is going to turn out, and then you find that it's nothing like that.
Absolutely not.
So, it's just basically today we're just going to be talking about adulting, how adulting has been for the past few months.
Wow, it's been months. Oh my God, I was hoping you'd say weeks.
No, it's been months.
Yeah.
For the past few months, in this life, because it's just life.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. So today we're going to play a game. And we're gonna call it "Is this an adulting fail or not?" But I don't think really there's anything that we can definitively say that it's a fail because, like we said, adulting is a game of learning and unlearning. So basically that's it. And I think we can just dive right into it. But before we get into the game, I would like us to talk about the myth of perfect adulting. See how society sets unrealistic standards. Like perfect home, thriving careers, marriage at a certain age, kids must have. So let's unpack that.
It sounds so perfect, and just like we say, it's just a perfect dream. Because I don't think that's the reality. And I think even with the rise of social media and people portraying their best, because I don't think there's anybody who's just out there trying to show like they are worse. Everybody's just trying to show like the best on social media. Most of the people, if not all, most of the people. So there's been a lot of pressure, just especially for the young people, to think that is how life is, and especially on a daily basis, where you're going to think that life is all just rainbows and unicorns, and butterflies, or whatever you fancy. So people waking up thinking that everybody just wakes up, they're not stressed about their job, everybody is just making a sourdough out of scratch, and then after that you have a loving family, you love your kids.
6'9".
Yes, a 6'9" man. Tall, dark and handsome, vanilla, caramel, whatever you fancy, yeah?
Yeah.
And then these lovely kids that never stress you out.
Yeah.
And then just the perfect job that never stresses you out. Earning more than 6 figures or whatever you love and fancy. And then after
every 2 months.
The perfect lunch.
Yeah.
You enjoy eating salads.
Yeah.
You enjoy your proteins. And then after that, you clock out of work at 4, not even at 5, 4 p.m.
Yeah.
You head back with your best playlist, just blasting off the roof of your car.
Yeah.
Then you get home. You get
perfect body that burns calories automatically.
Your kids are there coming to hug you. Oh, mommy, welcome back home. Oh, so nice. And then after that, you go give them the afternoon snack.
Yeah.
And then you're over there making your matcha or just like your favorite beverage.
Yeah.
And then after that, you start cooking dinner for them from scratch. And then you're not tired. Even after all that, you're not tired.
Yeah.
There goes your 6'9" man coming and you over there just hugging them out. Yeah. So life is all just butterfly. So you will think that that's the daily life. Yeah. We're just trying to exaggerate. You will think that that's the daily life.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Back to
It's a
reality.
dream. Come back.
Come back.
Please wake up. Wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up before you pee on your bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody has just tried to show like as a dream, and especially on social media. But I think, and we know it can never be perfect. Today you might have a good day and you feel like, wow, I'm really like just doing my best at acing this life, and then the next day you're feeling like I'm sorry, like a bag of shit. Yeah, when you feel like you're not doing. Like nothing is working out, so that's just life. So I don't think things are perfect. Yeah, there is no perfection. There is no like failing. I don't want to even to say there is failing in adulthood. Sometimes it's not even failing. Sometimes you're doing your best, but
shit
just happens.
Yeah, that life
Let's
just
just
work out.
happen.
Yeah, life happens. Yeah. All right.
What do you think?
Wow. Hey. I'm still kind of like trying to get back into reality because I was already thinking about that life. It's like that video I sent you on TikTok about the girl. We don't remember her name, about signing the contract and whatever. Yeah, but you know, life is a mess, and I think
sometimes the lily is the only subject.
Yeah, but I also know that, and I've actually like experienced that finding beauty in that mess and the chaos, that's actually what gives life its meaning. Yeah, so away with the unrealistic standards, whatever, or expectations, we just take it as it comes. And even if you don't think you're where you're supposed to be, just live and enjoy the season that you're in before God ushers you into the next one. Right? Yeah.
That's true.
So yeah, I don't think we can conclusively say that anyone is failing at life, even if that's the game that you're playing, whether you're failing in adulthood or. But sometimes actually, people do fail because of making personal choices.
Yeah.
Like there's a podcast. There's a friend of mine. If you happen to watch this, I'm so sorry, but I have to say it because I feel like it was a very irresponsible text that someone sent me about so they were kind of like trying to tell me that thank you because of how you've been just so and so in my life, blah blah blah. I'm still struggling with my addiction. I'm still letting my mom down, and I'm like, so you're cognizant of the mistakes that you're making, and you're not making any effort, active change to get out of it. You just know that is what you're doing, and you're trying to play victim of a circumstance that you've created. And I don't think that they're really an addict per se. It's just someone who has decided that
they want to
live in that. They want to stay in the mud, and they don't want to make any effort to get themselves out of it. And if someone is not giving you handouts, then you're the victim. Then they're failing you. That's not what you're talking. We're not trying to encourage any sort of entitlement or play or the victim card. So if you're being a shitty person, that's on you. But if you're doing your best to succeed or to just get by in life, then we are here to tell you that you're on the right track and you're doing a good job. Yeah.
And just to keep on waking up even
every day. And to keep on trying. Yeah. Right.
So we are not excusing bad behavior and people making bad choices and saying, you're not failing at life. You're actually failing on life. Life if
you're failing.
Choosing to keep on.
To keep on doing regular patterns, expecting different results. Yeah, do better. If you want better for yourself, you have to do better. This is for the girlies and the gentlemen who are trying to do better, but life is giving them a few snags here and there. So we're just telling you to keep on trying your best. But if you're not trying, shauri yako. Shauri yako. Utakufa vibaya.
I just love TikTok. You can already know the people who know TikTok. Utakufa vibaya.
Okay. All right. So now let's get into it. So the game, it's game time. Is this an adulting film or not? So we're going to start easy and witty, no pressure at all.
Yeah, it's just a free episode.
It's just
we're trying to also warm up into getting
back into the creative juices. Yeah. And we've actually tried to link up a few times,
but it failed.
But we literally sit down and you can't come up with anything.
Or we just sit down and just try it. And wallow in our sorrows. Start crying.
So if you think you're failing, it's not just you, honey. Us too.
We're in the same boat.
We're trying. Okay. So, babe, is this an adulting fail or not? Forgetting to pay a bill.
Well, I don't think it's a fail. I think you can forget, or rather, you maybe at the back of your mind you remember that you have bills to pay, but days keep on passing by. Either because maybe you're too busy. Sometimes you find that you're too busy, and then when you get home, you just maybe I'll pay before I go back to work tomorrow in the morning. Or maybe sometimes it might be just because of financially you're not able to pay the bill at the time. So keep on postponing. Okay, let me see if tomorrow I'll have the money and then I'll pay the bill. So I don't think it's a fail. Sometimes it does happen. Because sometimes you don't have that the whole amount at hand. And then you find that we'll keep on pushing the bill maybe to tomorrow morning when I get the cash. Or sometimes you're just too tired to even get onto the app or just into your bank app and just start paying. You say, let me rest, and then in the morning before I leave, I'll just pay. And then tomorrow comes, you're just rushing to go to work.
I
think it happens. What happens?
I think it happens, but then if you're doing it repeatedly, accountability right here. Maybe it's just bad behavior, or sometimes it could be genuinely like a matter of prioritizing, like choosing between paying an electric bill or Netflix. So
because I'm not going to pay Netflix if I don't have money for my groceries.
I mean, you don't have money for your water bill, or so prioritize.
Okay, so the other one will be I don't want to say forgetting cooking, but passing on cooking. Like I'll just pass on cooking. Even when you bought groceries today, you have your onions, you have your vegetables, everything, and then just decided to get takeout. Even if you have groceries over there, you can see them. But let me just get takeout, or just let me have some tea. And then I'll be good. I'll just go to bed.
Okay, so I call it rewarding myself. But we cannot call that an adulting fail. I'm kidding. Don't live unhealthy lifestyles because you're rewarding yourself with junk food, takeout every other time. But I think that's not an adulting fail.
And it's funny that you see it that way as rewarding yourself with maybe junk food or just as a fail. And I think that's where we have differing context, because for you have health, and you might choose not to maybe have whatever they have cooked and just have maybe a snack and go to bed. But for maybe let's say for me who I live alone, there are days where you're so tired and very beat by at the end of the day. So I'll just say, even if I bought groceries on my way back home. I'd rather just not cook because I'm too tired. I don't even feel like cooking. So maybe let me cut up a few pieces of cucumber, some salt and some vinegar, and I'll be good to go and have some tea. So sometimes it's not even failing. It's maybe sometimes you're too tired to really cook.
Okay. All right. So, okay, before we move on from that, I also like have this habit. Well, right, I have help, but sometimes when I do grocery shopping, like I promise them that I'm gonna make them a meal. So they're chilling and excited that today I'm going to help them out. And then, like, I just don't feel like it anymore.
You are too excited and then you're not.
Yeah, like I even like promised my daughter that we're gonna cook together, and she's so happy. And then when I go to bed and I start TikTok again, enemy of progress. We're blaming TikTok instead of my judgment. And they're like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. So and like honestly, at the end of it all, even if someone else gets to do it, you're gonna feel that guilt of like, man, I did not live up to my word. But that doesn't mean that I'm failing. Sometimes I just be tired, man.
Sometimes you're just tired.
So it's okay.
Shout out to all the girls who like just compromise and say it's just girl dinner. You're over there with your cup of tea with a carrot over there, snacking on a carrot. We're saying girl dinner.
Free will.
Free will, the perfect use of free will.
Ice cream and chocolate for dinner. Right. Okay, so then I have this. Okay, this is a big one.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not having kids yet, or earlier in life, or deciding not to have them at all.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big one. And especially right now, because women at large are just like getting more self-aware, and they have like choices, and they have free will. Free will. You're going to hear the word free will
a lot.
So I think for me it's just women deciding for themselves. Because if you asked me like a few years back, I was for getting kids very early, so that even when I'm like now maybe progressing in my career, I'll not have to think about maybe getting kids or just going back because like slowing down because I want to get kids. So I was for maybe getting kids earlier, but situations played out differently, and right now I don't know, I feel like maybe God just ensure that I didn't get kids earlier for a good reason. So right now I don't even feel like kids at an early age would be the perfect thing for me. But there are people who are maybe financially well off, so maybe the financial factor is not a problem for them. They are emotionally and mentally stable, so to even get kids early at life. So I think it's your own decision, wherever that decision finds you, whether you're financially stable, emotionally stable, mentally stable, and able to just take care of a tiny and young human being with all the responsibilities that come with that. It's your decision. Please do you do. But and also there is also the rise of like women who are choosing to go child free, and that's really agitating people. And for some reason, it's not even all people; it's most especially men. It's agitating men to a point where you come and tell a woman, no, I know you're choosing to be child free right now, but in some few years back, you're just going to be lonely and alone. So think about that decision. But really, even coming from a man, so I don't know.
I just understand that the emotional baggage, the physical. Oh my God, it should be your decision.
And I think it's always patriarchy trying to push the narrative of women should be tied down by kids and all that. So I mean, I'm just happy to see women making their own decisions, saying at an early age, maybe at the age of 25, I don't want to have kids, and sticking to that decision. Or maybe some other women choosing to have a family at a very young age. Others choosing to say, I'll have kids in my 30s, my 35s, when I'm financially, emotionally, and mentally ready. So so just that, choosing for yourself and being self-aware as to to why you want to do that. So just love, like right now, women that have, right now women have information and resources, so many resources at their hand, and they have the choice. Because if it was a few years back, where even women were never allowed to have like bank accounts, so it would be a totally different things, because back then women were tied to men, and men had all the power. So it's a good thing to see.
Wow, okay, first of all, like, that's a very touchy topic for me. Because, and then, like, even, let me give this disclaimer before I even, like, go on to give my views, that you can never please society, or anyone at all for that matter. Because, see, I'm on the demographic that, like, I had my kid when I was, like, really young. I was only 21. So, everyone had something to say about it, right? Like, you dropped out of school, like, I had all these opinions coming at me, and everyone thought that was so wrong, right? So now, a few years down the line, I've tried to, like, get my life together. Well, not yet. Why? I'm still struggling.
But you're much better than
I'm in a better place than I was back then, right? So now that I have, like, some sort of stability in a way, so everyone is like, so when are you gonna have another kid? And I'm like, bruh, right? Like, you thought that this was a bad idea, like, completely. And even sometimes those people that are really close to me, when they try to have conversations with me, I'm just, like, very open with them, and I'm like, I'm not sure that I even want to have kids, any more kids. Like, I think I'm happy with just the one. Maybe it's not a never, like, it's not a decision that I've made entirely, that I don't want to have kids anymore. But, like, just even implying that I may not want to, then people are just coming at me with all these opinions that kids need siblings, raising one kid by herself is selfish, you're just thinking about yourself, you're not thinking about the kid. And I'm like, the kid is fine.
She's happy.
She hasn't sat me down and told me, Mommy, I want to be, you know. Like,
and even if they do right now, they're not even at the age. It's because they're being influenced at school.
And even if they really want to, that's not their decision to make. It's my body that's gonna carry the baby. It's me who is gonna be responsible for that adult or kid for the rest of their lives. You know, because even if my daughter turns 18 or 21 or whatever, they'll never stop being my responsibility. That's a lifetime commitment. And if I don't want to go into it just because I'm being pressured into, that should be okay. And people should understand that, right? So there is kids, no kids, 1 or 2 or 10. If you want to have 10 kids, people are still going to have something to say about that. But you're having so many kids in this economy, it's so wrong, blah, blah, blah. It should be your decision at the end of the day, and no one should influence that. So there is no failing or succeeding when it comes to that.
Society and their views.
And their views, So you do you. Right.
So that's a heavy one.
Okay, go later.
Okay, it's going to be a light one. So you see the way maybe you do the laundry and then it just stays in the basket after you unhang it. So do you think maybe not folding your laundry or just leaving your laundry to dry for maybe a week? Is that an adulthood fail?
First of all, is the laundry complaining?
It's not.
It's happy to cuddle with me in bed.
Right? It's getting warm.
It's getting warm. Come on. But I don't think that's an adulting failure. And sometimes it's just the thing of, like, procrastination anyway. And generally, sometimes you could just be tired and not feeling up to it. And at the end of the day, no matter how long it's just there, if you're the one who's going to do it anyway, then cut yourself some slack.
And I mean, as long as people don't find it in the living room, at your hip hop clothes, it needs to be done on the sofa. It's in my bedroom somewhere, tucked in and hidden. My bedroom, my emphasis on my bedroom, private bedroom. Nobody can see it other than just me. Nobody knows it's there other than me and itself. So please.
It's okay.
And now we repeat. Aki, there is just a lot in a day. Yeah, I'll say, and especially me, let me just say it for myself. My work is not to sit like me behind a desk. It's walking the whole day with kids and running around with kids. So by the time I'm even coming home, I'm so tired.
You just want to catch a break.
Yeah, so, and then you come and tell me, I'll just keep on. I'll have to I'll just have to come and fold my laundry even when I feel like I don't want to, just for the sake of being tidy. No.
Yeah.
It's not feeling at adulthood. It's prioritizing myself and my rest.
Self-care. Oh God.
That's a light one.
Okay, that's a lighter. All right, I'm also going to go lighter right now. So, Googling for the 5th time this month how long it takes for to cook rice. Okay. For context, I'm bringing that up because me and her, we're like the biggest. I don't want to say victim. Okay, let me say users of ChatGPT. Like, we would literally be going through the pits of hell, something that requires a human touch, emotional, stability, someone to lean on, and we will just be talking to ChatGPT for weeks, and just be going through the trenches, pick it without reaching out, so, okay, fine. Misusing the internet, in short.
Well, AI came to help, and it's really helping, and it helps that it also has that emotional beat to it. So just AI telling me, I feel you.
You are right.
Thanks for you. You're right. Feel validated. That's a lot to handle.
I can see where you're coming from.
I see where you're coming from, and trust me, my dear. Even my dear. Trust me. I feel where you're coming from.
Yeah. And then you get to personalize it, and so it calls you like even your pet names.
Shiko, I feel what you're feeling. I'm so sorry about that.
Who needs a human? Anyway. I'm not chatting. So this one even calls ChatGPT chatting. Oh my God. Are we okay? Anyway, I don't know. We're just trying to get through life anyway.
Right? In the best ways possible. Imagine we could be alcoholics, but we are not. We're choosing to use ChatGPT.
Right? Yeah.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. It doesn't matter,
Like I was saying. So I think you need Googling if how many minutes rice takes to cook, or how many minutes you need to put your meat in the pressure cooker. It's okay, imagine. We're not judging. It's okay. Sometimes you don't even know. And especially for the people who haven't been, I'm not in that category because I love to cook. I know how to cook.
Okay, I can attest to that. She makes the best meals.
But it's okay. It's okay to Google even in the tiniest of things. It's okay. You're allowed to. What do you think?
I think you're allowed to. Absolutely. As someone who's been enabled by ChatGPT for the last couple of months, thank you, AI. Whoever, and even the internet in general, because that's how we got through uni anyway.
Because I can't imagine how we used to survive in the days where we didn't have AI.
Literally.
And nowadays, kids are even copying like mini exams using AI and assignments. Oh my.
Yeah, so we don't mind.
Imagine we're going to be telling our kids at some point to pass their exams without using AI.
That will be similar to like telling the way our parents used to exaggerate. At CG used to walk to school
and fought a lion on our way to school.
Crossing river with crocodiles and hippos.
Without shoes.
Oh my God, Okay.
So another light one. So I don't know if it's light, however you choose to see it. Is it a fail in adulthood, especially as a woman, if you don't have a 15 steps skincare routine?
Oh my God!
A 15 steps skincare routine as a woman.
No, that's not a fail. First of all, as someone who has a very, very sensitive skin, and my face is usually breaking out more often than not. Honestly, sometimes these products like even make it worse. And I know that if you go to the right derma, whatever, and mostly, come on, let's be very, very, very sincere with each other. people who like really do those 15-step skincare routines, more often than not, they are working with a brand.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is okay. Like, get your bag, girl. We don't mind it. But and at the end of the day, skincare, whatever works for one person might not work for the next. Yeah, what works for you might not work for me. So you do not need to have a 15 step skincare routine. And if your skin just does find it at that, thank heavens, because skincare is expensive.
It's true.
Oh my god.
And especially the brands that we're being told that work right
That's
now.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to like use your whole paycheck.
True.
Just go buy
skincare. Yeah. But if you can afford it and it works for you, then good for you. Because honestly, if I have the money, not telling me I will preach the gospel of 15 steps.
Right.
But what we're trying to say is you should not feel less than because you're not doing what everyone else is doing. Again, the story era of social media.
Right. So if your skin is just working with a remedy, maybe just sunscreen. Or if you use, instead of a cleanser, you just use your maybe shower gel or just your bath soap to just cleanse your face. Good for you. Imagine we don't have to keep on like promoting capitalism and over consumerism.
Exactly.
Because all these things that influencers and brands are trying to do, it's just working for them. So the influencers are just doing marketing and they're getting money out of it and free products as well.
Products.
And the brands are just saying.
Because why? Tell me why you need like what is it?
15. Okay, you start with a cleanser. After a cleanser, you go to a toner. After a toner, you put your SPF. After your SPF, you put a moisturizer that is very heavy so that your SPF it doesn't get dry. After that, you need snail mucin. The one that looks like niacinamide, retinol, hyaluronic acid, things that you can't even.
Let your skin rest. Imagine, honestly.
Vitamin C. And the vitamin C that you're getting, you could easily just get it out of oranges.
Kuleni machungwa
and taking like a whole bottle of supplements, and you don't even need it
and you're in your 20s.
Imagine. And it's supplements, which unless your body is not able to produce these things, or just get it out of the nutrients that you're putting in your body, you don't really need them. But some bodies over there, like maybe taking magnesium just to sleep, and you don't have any issues with sleeping.
Sometimes just leave the body to like work itself out. Honestly,
Capitalism.
Wow. The era of social media. Okay, so the next one that I have in mind is calling your parents about like every little inconvenience, or like to ask about like basic details.
Well, for that one, I don't even think it's a fail. I think it's also like a privilege. If you have parents you can call.
Oh, great!
Parents you can call. Some of the people out there don't wish they even had parents. Some of the parents passed when they were even like 5 or very young. Or even some people even have like very bad relationships with their parents. So if you have like people to keep on maybe a bit, I don't want to say nagging, but just people to call and ask.
It's a blessing. Yeah, honestly, I totally agree with that. And it's also like this thing of like people trying to shame even people who come from like well-to-do families, like who have parents who can support them even financially.
I wish I had that.
Right? Like I wish I had that privilege. That I'm just stuck and I'm like, Mommy, I need you to pay for my rent for 3 months. Bruh. Maybe I'm the one who's gonna get called if something is amiss at home to sort it out. So if you have that privilege of doing it, and just don't misuse it. And then don't become overly reliant. If your parents have given you a good education or just like gotten you somewhere, you can take care of yourself. But if you need help and to lean in, then you're absolutely free to do it. It's a blessing to have people and a community to lean on.
That's true. So you don't even have to feel like shy about it. Imagine if your parents are able to set you up for life with a trust fund. Well and good for you. If you have parents that you can keep on calling us to maybe know about this, how do I do this and this? Well and good.
True.
I think I'm also one of those people who are entitled to my mother's name. If my mom doesn't pick my call, just be like, Kweli, who are you talking to? If you're not taking my call,
if you're not being my mom, what is your business in this world?
Yeah, so it's such a good thing to have parents who can just keep on calling.
True. Yeah. Also, like just have. Honestly, it's a blessing. Come on, we cannot even talk. I don't think that should be even in the list, whatever. But imagine like when you have a really bad day, and then like your parent, like your mom, for me, like when my mom calls me, even when I'm not expecting it, and we just like have banter, and then like she just affirms me and tells me, God bless you, my girl, like it really builds you up, you know? Yeah, and having people who like believe in you even, it's such a blessing.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm feeling all types of feelings.
Yeah. God bless our parents. Yes, we have good parents. Yeah. Sorry.
Don't drop your phone.
Drop my
This
phone.
is the worst time to drop.
I'm so clumsy. Okay.
Okay. Let me think of maybe just a light one. Do you think you're failing in adulthood? If you feel like, if you often feel like you have those feelings where you feel like you just keep, you feel like, okay, something bad happens, or maybe you're just too tired. Sometimes in life you're overwhelmed. You feel like you want to keep on quitting, maybe quitting your job or quitting just something. Do you think you're failing? Just that feeling of feeling like you want to quit. Yeah.
Wow, that's a heavy one, because I think that we really like struggle with that a lot as adults, especially if you're getting that feeling of quitting, and maybe you can't because of circumstances. Like probably say you want to quit a job, and then you do not have a backup plan. And more often than not, like in our age, we don't have a retirement plan or even a savings plan. That's shameful to say, but it's the truth. Yeah. So but I don't think it's failing having those feelings. I think what would be wrong, and I wouldn't even call it feeling, because sometimes getting that feeling means that you really like reached, like your patience has run out. Sometimes it could be even in relationships that you feel that you're squeezed, you're backed up into a corner, and you feel like quitting. Sometimes choosing to stay, like say there's the DV, like domestic violence, and you feel like quitting, and maybe you don't even have a plan. It's okay to quit. It's not wrong. So I think it all depends with the circumstance. Because say if you want to quit a job and you don't have means, and you know that you absolutely don't have a backup plan, sometimes it's okay to persevere until you come up with a plan. But if it's working your mental health,
then it's just very abusive.
Sometimes it's just okay to just like jump off a cliff and hope that God catches you. Which more often he will catch you. So I think it just depends with the situation. So we can't call that feeling.
I think it happens to even the best of us.
Truly.
Even the best leader, you might be the strongest person out there. Sometimes you also go to deal with that, where even you feel overwhelmed to a point where you feel like, I just want to quit. But sometimes even like there are some ways to cope well. Maybe for some people like me, I'll just go and sleep. No matter how the situation, how hard the situation is, I'll just go and sleep, and maybe when I wake up I'll feel better. I'll feel like I have the energy now to deal with whatever is burning out there. Or rather just go to talk to friends. Go take some wine with maybe some friends. Or maybe just go cry.
True.
Let's go talk to ChatGPT. Our sweetheart. And get validated.
And then ChatGPT has a way of telling you, like, I wish I could give you a virtual hand right now. I'm like, I need it. So I don't think it's failing, but also like knowing, okay, I feel like quitting, but this time I can't quit because I don't have like maybe a backup plan, or even maybe when the situation is very bad, it's an abusive situation, there's a lot of toxicity in the situation at the moment. I don't even have a plan, but this is the last resort. Just quit. Like maybe my life is better. Than the struggle. Wow, absolutely. So, do you want to go for another round now? Do you just call it?
Another one. do you think it's failing in adulthood? Just from that situation we talked about, lacking an emergency fund. Is it a failure? Are you failing in adulthood? Knowing that you really need an emergency fund, but you actually don't even have one.
Okay, so for the purposes of trying to, because we've been saying a lot of do you, go with the plan, with the flows.
God will catch
you when you jump off a cliff. Let's say, for the purposes of having a balance,
and sticking to the truth.
And sticking to the truth, it is important to have an emergency fund. It's important to have a backup plan. Just don't don't go into things like blindly and hoping that fate will work something out. Yeah, it is important to have a plan. Yeah, to be intentional, because even the Bible says that God will accomplish your plans. So how is he gonna accomplish them if you don't have any, right? Yeah, and sometimes, honestly, even if you're expecting God to bless you, you should have something to show for yourself. Like, hey, I've become a preacher, but I'm also just thinking about that story about Moses when God asked, when he wanted to, was it the burning bush? Yeah. Yeah, and he asked him, "What do you have in your house?" Oh yeah. Yeah. So the point is, you have to also be prepared all the time. Yeah, it's very, very important to be prepared. So don't just live life anyhow. I'm not able to. Yeah, because sometimes if you just give into that resolve of just hoping that things will work out, you can become complacent. Yeah, right. So things may never work out, and then now you're gonna live your life angry at God and the world and the people that you think should help you, and that's entitlement. Yeah. So have a plan. Have an emergency fund. If you're not able to do that for yourself right now, at least start somewhere. Write it down. Pray about it. Yeah, start making intentional steps to have one.
I think it's really important. And just to encourage people. I'm not asking that because I did, and especially as a person who's come out of very bad situations and also stuck in very bad situations because I did have like a maybe an exit plan, or rather just an emergency fund just to take me out of certain situations. I'm also starting to realize the importance of that. So just starting however small it is. Even denying yourself those like pleasures that you think that you really need. Please, it's very important just for your own sake. You never know what happens in the next moment. And as well, don't even wait to have like a big paycheck at the end of the month. Just start. The range of his saying, like, with whatever you have at hand, the tiniest amount that you have, you can always just put that aside. An emergency fund is really important. True. Even in this adulting.
Right? Yeah. You could be saving 500 bob a month in a year. That's like 500 and stuff. That's like 6K. In 10 years, you have 60,000. Okay, but that sounds small. But maybe the emergency that you would have in 10 years is probably not making rent. Maybe right now you're in a position where you have someone maybe who helps you with that. You have a spouse who takes care of that. But you might get into a situation where the rubber meets the road and you really need to bail yourself out. So do it small. Start anywhere and like that helps.
And I think I also have something to add. As much as we want financially, we want to see that an emergency fund is monetary. Sometimes it's also even with the people and the friends and the community that you think. Because you're going to find that in some situations, because you might be talking out of privilege and saying, save that like 500 a month, but there are people who maybe even their wage, their daily wage, or even their whatever they get after the month, they're not even able to have that 500. But the people and the friends that you come up with, the community that you have come up with, they're able to be there for you because you really invested. And I think the same thing that you said about entitlement, people will just be entitled. You're not going out of your way to ensure that you're maintaining your friendships or being there for people when they need you, but you really want people to be there for you when you're even mad. It doesn't even work like that. friendships need to be maintained, even no matter how hard it is. Whether it's checking up on people, being there, even when they need you. It doesn't have to be monetary. You just might as well come to your place when you're having like something. And just stay there with you. You don't have to have a solution, but I'm there for you.
True.
But I know even after the end of it, you'll be there for me. So it can be. You have to like, okay, it has to be monetary, but also the community that you form. Even the community that you form, also believe that it's your emergency fund, because I think for me, for the past 1 or 2 months, I've been in such a very bad situation, and must say like friends and family and people who've been there for me in ways I could never have imagined, in ways that even surpass like the monetary value.
Oh wow, that's I'm so like, wow, I feel like if I add onto that, I'm going to dilute like the weight of it. But I really, really, really concur, because I think the greatest asset that you can have as a person is human capital. And it's the same reason why wealthy people stay wealthy, because they take their kids to like those prestigious schools, which we assume in our status, especially economically, we think that it's crazy to pay 1 million per term for school fees. But you know what that helps? That helps people, even the middle class, pay for their kids to go to those schools because of the network that's going to create for them. So invest in your human capital, love on your people, show up for them, even in the most littlest way.
It doesn't even have to be money.
It doesn't have to be money. And people don't even remember like those material things. People remember how you made them feel. And honestly, if you made me feel like a human being when I was at my lowest, if you're at your lowest, I will never ever turn my back on you. So that's basically the cheat code to life. Honestly.
It's just the simple things in life.
It's really, really the simple things. Wow.
It's been quite a comeback. Quite a comeback.
Well, we're so happy to be back, you guys. And it's just so nice to interact and to just like, do this and talk. And it's so important for even our friendship, I feel, because we talk about things here where things that we don't normally talk about even behind the scenes, and it's so just nice to like uncover these things and just feel nice. Because today we were having a really bad morning and now we feel all better. It's
also good to know that you're not like going through this whole adulting phase
alone. You're all together in it.
So I think that's it for this time. We hope to see you in the next one. Please tell your friends to come and listen to us. Please give us your feedback, and we always love having you
as our audience,
in the community.
So don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our socials. Like and share if you're pleased with what you're talking, or if you relate to it.
And happy adulting.
Take it easy on yourself. None of us has it figured out. We're just trying to like wing it and learn as we go. Like I said. Alright. So unless you have something to add, see you guys on the next time.